And action. Welcome back to another episode of Rip Through a Podcast. It is preview round 5 resource. And mate, off the rip, what are we doing today?
We are jetting in to the city of churches.
City of churches.
That's what they call
Imagine
it.
being known for that.
I know. It's not really, maybe Higo was right.
Maybe Higo was right, mate. He's come out and he's gone, nah, I don't like Adelaide. Hey, you're allowed your opinion.
Yeah,
I lived there for a year when I was 17. I got moved out of home, went and lived with my sister, played for the West Adelaide Footy Club, the Bloods, won an under-17s premiership. Fucking loved it. I love my time there. Pretty boring, but I love going back. We went there for the boxing last year.
Yes, we did.
When I boxed up there. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you won as well. So.
I won. I didn't even get pissed that night. Went to Harndorf. Did you go to Harndorf? No. It's like the German place in Adelaide, and it was fun as. Like, didn't get my glizzy. Didn't get my glizzy.
I might go there this time.
I reckon we should.
So anyway, we are coming.
We're coming.
Gather around.
What are we going to do?
We're going to be amongst hundreds of thousands of people.
What are we doing though? We're just going to go to a couple games and...
We're going more than a couple of games. We're catching up with old teammates.
Ooh.
Maybe friends who may debut.
Ooh.
So there's a lot going on, So we're doing a fair bit. And maybe we're going to go get a glizzy somewhere.
We might get a glizzy. Hey, if you guys are watching or listening and you know some things are going on, like the AFL have some cool... Oh, we're going on a zip line. We're going on a zip line.
We're doing a zip line thing.
At the Adelaide Oval. There's like one across the street, over the river.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Someone hit me up who's running it. We're going on a zip line.
Well, I didn't know that, but I'm going on a zip line.
We're going to do some things. We're going there for work, not pleasure, but we'll try and have some pleasure. The
Mm.
AFL have released top 25 players currently in the AFL, and I didn't know. I read it and I was trying to figure out, is it from the past or is it from this year alone?
Yeah.
Because that top 25 isn't the top 25 currently from this year.
Yeah.
So yes, they've just sucked them off, chucked in some players from last year who obviously have runs on the board.
You don't like top.
I don't like
AFL
tops.
rating
like
top
any
players, right?
I don't like any tops.
No,
I don't like tops. If they're a top, it's a media award. Well, I want to throw it to you. We've had a look at the top 25.
Yeah.
It's pretty handy. It's a great list. Like, they're all deserve to be in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Who I want to ask you, if you had a top 5 now though,
right now at this point
for the current season, we're 4 games in. Do you have a top 5? Because you watch on footy all day.
Yeah, I based off some of the things I've seen, stats, what they're doing for their team and stuff. I've put my top 5 in, but again, it's early days, and there's so many good players that you could just chuck in your top 5. Like, there's players I could easily take out and put in, and
you could use every stat under the sun. You could use all the stats. Like, who's got the most Kentuckys, who's kicked the most goals,
most possessions.
But if you were top 5, you're like, okay, I'll just start this new team.
Top 5 right now.
Tassie Devils.
Okay.
Who's the top 5 players we're getting?
I'm going Sam Darcy, number 1.
Number 1
straight
off the bat
in the comp. Like I said, not even 50 games yet, I don't believe, and he is dominating. What he's doing as a tool, he is dominating for the Doggies.
Is he going to be like an actual future star?
Gun. I don't know why.
You build a team around him, eh?
Yeah, he'll be getting $2 million.
Who's number 2 then?
The little champ from Collingwood, Nick Dacos.
Yeah, he's a gun.
He's a gun.
He
could easily be 1 as well.
Sex factor, everything. He's got it all.
Everything. And he's so damaging when he gets rolling. He does really good things.
Especially when he's not cramping.
This one might surprise you.
Okay.
Mac Andrews' best mate, Riley Thilthorpe.
Oh, big Thilthorpe.
Yeah.
Number 3. Currently in the AFL.
Yeah, number 3 currently as this season stands for mine.
Okay, so you've taken Darcy that's 2 big forwards.
Yeah.
So you've taken Darcy and then you've taken him. So he's the second best forward in the comp right now.
I'd say so, yes.
And he's got the most upside in the future.
Yeah, another young guy that still has so much footy ahead of him.
What's he like, 13, 14 goals or something?
14 goals, so equal with the Coleman at the moment. And then
number 4?
I'll go with Sarong.
Yep, Caleb Sarong.
Early days of this season, he's standing up for
He can't do wrong.
When they're not really doing much. So right now
he might be leading the Brownlow.
Yeah. Yep.
Probably back-to-back 3s.
He's won 4 Derby Clash medals
now.
Yeah,
he has
so
now.
He'll break the record for that. Four's a record. He's equal.
Who's got it, Pritis?
No, who was it?
Chucky Neal?
No, I forget. Old Freo player.
Was he not Pavlich?
Nah.
Clive Waterhouse.
No. I think it was Hazelby.
Paul Hazelby.
I think it was.
Paul Hazelby 4.
Oh, yeah. So it was Hazelby.
Hazelby.
And Sarong's already got 4.
So and who's number 5 on your current AFL best players in the AFL?
Yeah,
right now
the
list?
Brisbane captain, Lockie Neal.
Yep, love that.
And that's fair.
Yeah.
That is so fair. He's still that guy in there. So gets tagged, comes back, has 36, has 41 against the Tigers on the weekend.
Yeah.
You just know what you're going to get from him.
Who would be your top 5 currently in the AFL? Just going off these first 4 rounds. Just those 4 rounds. Now, with the top 5 players, there's injuries coming out left, right, and centre. I'll just reel them off right now. Will Day has a stress fracture. He's out for 4 months.
That hurts.
That's massive.
That hurts.
And he had this last year too.
He just
Same
can't get
thing.
on the track, but
Or he's doing too much.
He's so good for them.
He's probably doing too much.
Who knows?
We got big ranking with the calf knock in the game on the weekend against the Suns. He's touch and go for tomorrow night, and that's a big out for them.
Yeah,
That's
I've seen him playing the guitar, having
Not bad.
a sing. He's pretty good.
He's pretty good.
Pretty handy.
I feel like commenting on there and going, "Why is he doing this? Why isn't he just doing the
He
rehab?
should
be
just
doing
lock in
rehab.
on footy.
What's he doing?"
He's got to play Geelong tomorrow.
Now, a huge couple outs for Collingwood, which may influence the tips on Friday night. We got Schultz is out with a hammy. He did it at training, poor bloke. The goalie's got knee soreness, but he's only in 1 week. He should be back next week.
Yeah.
Then we have Lever. He just doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to be there at the moment, obviously. But he's got surgery on his ankle. He's out for 8 weeks.
If it can't get any worse for Melbourne, it is just getting...
That's massive.
Yeah.
And then Fremantle's got absolutely stomped on the nutsack. They've got O'Driscoll out for 4 to 6, Luke Jackson 2 to 3, and Wagner's out for 1. And they should get Young and Darcy back, which is huge. But
they play Richmond this week. It's probably...
It's not the worst thing.
It's not the worst.
They're not little stints. Like 2 to 3 weeks and 4 to 6. Like, you can cover Wagner, but like Driscoll and Jackson, not good. All right, Maddich, we are going this weekend to Adelaide. And I didn't even understand. I didn't even pick up on it. Why the hell aren't the reigning premiers in a primetime slot or at a primetime ground? They are playing the Western Bulldogs at Norwood Footy Oval. And I've played at Norwood Footy Oval in my juniors.
Yeah.
And they've obviously updated it, made it looking real good, yada, yada. It fits 10,000 people, mate. 10,000.
Yeah.
Adelaide Oval holds 53,000. And the time slot they've given, the Demons, who suck ass.
Who have no fans that ever
No
go to
fans
their
ever.
games. Never go to their games, even in Melbourne.
Versus the Bombers, who are struggling.
Who are 1 and 3.
It's
Who beat Port, who we know are not going too well.
Who'll be Port, who have a Sunday night game as well. But they are headlining the Saturday night. Like, why is that? You put these teams in. I don't know how they do the scheduling or the fixture. Do it the week leading up to the weekend.
I agree.
Make Gather Round pop off its head.
Gather Round needs to be special.
It has to be.
I've seen reports that they're expecting hundreds and thousands of people over the whole.
They do.
So
They get it.
why not make it even bigger? Make it nearly like a grand final event. Like this is big. Like they have the best teams playing each other.
Yeah.
I know it's hard to find sort of ladder spots. Who knew Carlton were going to go this bad?
Yeah.
But set the games up.
Yeah.
Where it's like Bulldogs and Brisbane. That needs to be at Adelaide.
That's a
Oval.
big game. Like they're both obviously going to be good this year.
Hawks, West Coast and Carlton to be at Adelaide Oval.
No.
They need to be at Norwood.
If not, put them at fucking Barossa where there's 5,000 capacity.
Absolutely. Like, they don't deserve it. The reigning
They've
champs.
been stitched up a couple times, though, because last year they're out. Whoop.
Brisbane haven't played at Adelaide
They haven't played Adelaide Oval.
3 years.
They're getting, like...
And they're making prelims. They made a granny, and then they finally won a granny.
Yeah.
And they're just going out there.
I understand Brisbane don't have the biggest supporter base, but we've still got 50-odd thousand.
Yeah, and I don't care. As a team, like you watch them because
they're
the best. They're the best. So you put the best game. I think AFL stuffed up there
again.
I think
opening round, obviously, and then this. Even have it as a rivals weekend. Have all the rivals play each other.
Like, it's going to be a great weekend. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be awesome, but make it even better. Like, find those little 1% you can do that's better. Put the big games together at the biggest venue.
Put some respect on Brizzy.
I'm happy to take a job with you guys and sort this stuff out and think, because I'm so passionate about
They've got to have nuffies in the working there, right? They have nuffies.
They'd have to. But like I said, I'm so passionate about good games at good venues at good times. Yeah. Like, this is what we want as fans. Like, I'm sitting on both sides of the fence. Like, love it because I played it, but as a fan now, I'm a full nuffy. Like, this is what I want. I can share the experience. Like, AFL, I'm here to hire if you want me. But anyway, AFL, it's going to be a great weekend.
Can't wait.
I just had that little dirty thing, you know, because I'm a Brizzy supporter, but still, it still makes sense.
She's going to be tight-knit in Norwood Oval, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, mate. It is our favourite segment of the week. It is Joe Ask, and Joe's like, oh, it's a big weekend coming up at Adelaide. It's a big weekend. But he's like, okay, all these teams are playing well. They're playing well. He wants to know, who is the Heat on this weekend?
Oh, he didn't go there.
He went there.
He didn't go there.
Well, he obviously watches a little bit, so he knows a little bit.
Well, if Joey hasn't been watching the media, it's the Navy fucking Blues who are under the pump.
They are in Struggle Street. They've bought a couple of houses on there.
Man, what's going on? They've rolled the Monopoly board and gone, which one's Struggle Street? We'll put a hotel on it.
But there's 2 games which are just like, it's the pressure valve.
Well, if they don't...
Someone's got to get sacked.
What happens if they don't beat West Coast? Give me your outcome.
So,
if they don't beat... And West Coast, they're looking bad, man.
They are really, they're the worst.
And they're in the media for the wrong reasons at the moment.
Yeah, so they
Not
got
a
the
team that's
captain who's catching up with other teams. They got Harley Reid, who they've thrown 3 or and a 5-year deal at him.
Yeah,
worth the highest paid in the AFL.
Yeah,
he won't sign that shit. No way.
No way. Like
someone's got to get sacked.
their
from the
leadership's
Blues.
being questioned. Like this is the pressure game.
Yeah, if Eagles beat Blues, they can't sack Vossi, but they can't.
Nah.
They can because they've made finals a couple years in a row now.
It's not Vossi, is it?
No,
I wouldn't have
It's
thought.
the players. Everyone says, "Oh, play for your coach. You play for your coach." You don't give a fuck when you're out there. You're not like, "Oh, I'm not going to go hard because of the coach." You don't think about it. It's not about that. It never is. So when they say, "Oh, you got to go out there and play for him like it's his last game," like, no, you don't. You're in the game. You're sticking to structures, and it's what you give, how much you are invested. It's not the coach saying, "Hey," he would give you everything to be able to win a game. That's his job. He'll give you the ins and outs. He'll show you the way to beat them. They do the reviews. They do the previews. All this stuff. Players aren't. That's not good enough. They're not playing well.
Unfortunately, the Blues they just can't win this game. As in by a little bit. They actually need to demolish this game.
They need to win.
Because it won't be convincing if it's somehow it's a goal in it or something and they just win. You would have gone like, well, they probably should have, any other team, they would have lost that. So
I don't know, but they've got a team that can win games and they're just turning up and playing shit. Like it's one of those things that they would do the reviews on the Monday and they'd be like, boys, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Who's not chasing? Who's not tackling hard? Why are we doing what we're saying? Like we've talked all week about doing. It's coach killers. And I reckon like if they lose this, I don't think you understand the media. Because
what about the fan base?
They'll go after someone. They're going to go after someone.
Yeah.
If they lose the Eagles, they're going to question the coach.
They're under the pump.
It's the biggest under the pump I've seen.
It's
in a long
nearly
time.
Don't get back on the plane if you don't win. You don't want to go back to your home state.
No, you're going home.
Yeah.
No one's going somewhere. You're going back to your hometown.
Because they'll come with the pitchforks, the flames, everything. They'll be knocking on your door.
Demons and Bombers, like Demons are just in shambles. Like they got Lever who's injured. Bombers, like everyone was counting them to be top 8.
Demons are very lucky that Carlton are going bad because it could be very bad for them. If it was just them sitting down the bottom the way they are in Melbourne, they'd be copping it.
I don't know if they even everyone cares about the Demons.
Well, they don't because their fan base is never there.
Like, no one cares. No one's kicked up a stink. It's like, oh, they suck.
No.
Everyone's just talking about Petrarca because he spat the dummy after the game. That's because he's a big player. He obviously doesn't want to be there. It's obvious as fuck. He doesn't want to be there. He tried to leave, sacked his manager because they didn't get it done, got leaked, went out there, and then they looked kind of silly. But they're going to lose the players this year.
They're going to have to, aren't they? Because he's gone.
Because he's gone. Petrarca's going to try and go. Oliver's gone.
Yeah.
And then it's rebuild time.
It's rebuild.
But that's the pressure valve. I'd say if you're going to watch 2 games or you think something's going to happen after those games, watch those 2 because, I don't know. Demons and Bombers, I don't even give a shit. Sorry, Joe. But that's what it is. All right, let's preview some games, mate. We are there tonight and we are going to be watching this from a KO sweet box, mind you.
Is it a Fox Footy?
Fox Footy, the same people. I don't know. Yeah. KO gave me the 3 passes.
Good on them.
You, me, and Emily are going and we're going to have some fun, mate. Crows v Cats, 7:40 Adelaide Oval.
This is a sick 8th game.
And a good game.
Crows couldn't get robbed again, could they? Right in front of me.
They've had
4.
They've had a few.
Yeah, I know. 4.
And you always talk about it in reviews and stuff. You can't use an excuse, but fuck, they're getting stitched up.
No, they actually are getting stitched up.
Yeah, they are.
Like, I don't want to touch on the robbing, but anyway, I want to touch on this game. It's going to be a ripper.
Crows have only won 1 out of the past 8 versus the Cats. Cats have won by 5. Cats last year won by 5 points at GMHBA. Jezza kicked 6, so he loves them.
Well, we know Jezza. He's good.
Rankin's touch and go. He's got a calf injury. Could be doing well, but this is a battle. It's a big battle.
It's huge.
The midfield is doing so well on both teams. And I say on both teams, more so Adelaide. Rankin, he's having career best year, obviously, with his disposals.
Yeah.
Saligo, Dawson, and Couch are averaging 27.
Yeah.
Bailey Smith's obviously leading the Cats at the moment. He's doing some good shit. He's averaging 28, 8 tackles, which I didn't know he had in him. But his disposal efficiency sucks. I don't know if anyone's talking about that. It's 52%. He's touching it 28 times. He's only 13 effective disposals, if that. And he kicks a lot. So I don't know. That's just something for you guys at home to watch. I don't really watch him play. The Crows are averaging 125 points 4. That's huge.
You know why?
Why?
Because their forward line is scary good.
Who's doing good? Who's killing it for him?
Well, Thilthorpe.
Yep. He's
the big guy.
Averaging 3 or something.
The fine wine, Tex Walker.
Oh.
He's good.
Oh.
He's still very good.
Love that.
And
their smalls are good too.
the guy that just got the tattoo of the beer on his arm.
Was it real? That wasn't a real tattoo. Was it?
I thought it was real, but Fogarty.
Yeah. Still for Fogarty Walker. Can the Cats stop him?
They have to if they want to win this game.
What about the Smalls?
I know
What about Rochelle, Keysy, and Rankin?
Yeah, those boys are so dangerous, but it's the tools for mine.
Their tools are good.
If they can eliminate the tools, which it could be easy to say.
I like how they're all tough kind of fuckers. Like they don't take a backward step.
No, they love it. They love it.
That.
So for me, it'll be how good their tools go. If they show up, they'll win this game.
But the best thing about the Crows is they're averaging 125, but against they're 85, which is really, really good. If you can keep teams under like 90, obviously 70 is really good.
Yeah.
If you can keep your teams at 85 and you're kicking 125, that's not a shootout. It's just like they're just scoring efficient as fuck.
Yeah.
The Cats are averaging 96.4, which is pretty good. Anything near 100 is good.
Yeah.
And 70 against. So I don't know. I reckon it's both on defenses this game.
Yeah.
They got to stop the Crows obviously scoring, but they're just racking up the possessions and they're using it well. When they go inside 50, they got 3 tall targets and the Crummers are always there.
Dangerous.
It's too dangerous for me. Like we're going to do a tip soon, but that's a really good game. All right, Friday night we have Pies versus Swans, 7:40. Adelaide Oval, 6th versus 9th, and there's 2 big outs for Collingwood, which is alarming. It's going to change my tip a little bit. Schultz is out with a hammy. DeGoey's out with soreness. They're 2 massive outs. How do you see that one going?
Well, Sydney got going last week against North, and they looked the Sydney of old.
And
they look good. Their ball movement looked good.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be a hard tip, but I also think the Pies are red hot at the moment.
They are, but those Schultz was BIG, so that's a big out.
Yeah,
obviously he pops up every now and then. He's not the savior.
Yeah.
DeGoey's a big out, but yeah, that's going to change it for me. That's a prime time game Friday night, and we're going to get tickets to that. I'm going to go watch, but I'm excited to watch this because if the Swans want to get back into the finals calculations, they've got to beat a team like the Pies.
Yeah, they do.
This is a really good test for them because they shit the bed a couple rounds early, came good, 1-2 in a row. Now they've got to play the Pies.
Yeah, this will make a statement if they beat the Pies.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah. Saturday, now we got my boys, and it's weird to say it, but my boys, the Suns are playing the Roos, 12:35, Barossa Park, 13th versus 3rd. The Suns are flying, mate. And we're talking about points averages and stuff. They're averaging 115.
They're humming. Their midfield's humming.
67 against. Their defense is killing it.
I know. They're humming. So it's for me though. Again, if Suns are real deal this year, they should put North Melbourne to bed
by like 50 or something.
And then I'll really start considering like, okay, this team's.
I feel like you're saying that every week now. To
them. But I'm still not.
They just beat the Crows.
I'm not convinced. It's just they're in that like weird patch for me. Like, oh yeah, I expected that from them, or like, oh yeah, they're really going well.
The only thing that's not convincing for me is they've started like this before.
Yes,
and
they
haven't made finals.
They have.
That's the thing that I'm a little bit wiggy about, but I'm all in at the moment. I loved Mac Andrew on the weekend going up to Phil Ford.
You like that?
Well, I'm Sun supporter now, so I love it.
Oh, yeah, well, that's true.
Did it get under his skin and they won the game? That could have been a factor. Who knows? But their team is flying at the moment. They can't do no wrong.
They're humming. So I'd like to see them put North to bed if they
have to
full legit. And I'm saying like 6-7 goals plus.
Yeah, minimum.
But
I've got a gut feeling that when a team's flying like this, they can maybe get complacent. And I don't know if it's them. I don't think it's going to be them. But this could be North's grand final. It's their home game. They've probably got some players who they think they can play well. With Larky's kicked 3, averaging 3. Curtis is averaging 2. Zurha's every now and then kicks a goal. Sheezel's dominating. He's averaging 29. Daniels has got 28 under the belt every game. Simpkins 26. They've got players who can play well. Like Gold Coast midfield is
tough.
It's so good. And they are tough. That's a good
hard,
word.
Yeah.
It's hard to get that name for yourself.
Yeah.
As a tough midfield group. And they've got it. Anderson's averaging 31, 6 clearances, 516 meters gained. Rao's got 27 and 9 clearances again. He's just such a good player. Like he's inland, gets it done. Could be going to Geelong, who knows? Don't know. End of the year.
He's doing himself no wrong, is he?
No wrong. We spoke about him pre-season. Like, I hope it doesn't ruin his footy. He's flying. Flanders, he's having career best year, averaging 25. Miller's doing more to forward time, 24 and 2.
It's a good little forward to have, isn't it? Can come in, pinch hit mid, do his thing.
I didn't know he could do that. But they got Big Kingy, who's averaging 4 snags. Walter and Long and Miller averaging 2. My boy Longy, he's kicking 2 goals a game and being pivotal. But this game is a massive one because they both get their hands on the Nurry.
Yes.
So the Roos get their hands on more than I expected. 384 a game, which is
they got the whack last week, the Roos.
Just overusing it?
Yeah, Alistair Clarkson wasn't too happy with their performance. So, I'm big on teams responding.
You do love that. That's
not just losing, but like when you cop it and you're like, oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah. I'm big on them, like teams turning it around.
I hate teams that average a lot of disposals, and every team scouts them like this. Just let them have the ball for a little bit. They'll turn it over sooner or later, which they do. They average obviously 384 times, but they go on for top 50 46 times a game.
Yeah.
And they just don't score when they get in there.
Yeah.
The Suns are pretty much opposite to that. Suns are too strong in the contest. Their team is just too good. That's going to be an easy tip for me.
Yeah.
All right. And then we have Blues versus Eagles. 16th versus 18th, bro.
Crazy.
Both teams are 0-4. Someone's 0 has got to go for the right reasons. It is crazy. Eagles they suck. They really do suck. Harley Reid he's not going to sign there. He's like, this is the first time I'd back Sam McClure. He's not going to sign there.
Can't.
They offered him 3 and a 5-year deal, and he'd be the highest paid player in the AFL. Maybe take it. I don't know. But he would get that anywhere.
Both of these teams are under the pump, as we spoke about, but I can't see Carlton losing this game.
I can't imagine the aftermath of it, that's all.
Yeah, that's what I can't imagine. Like, this is too good to imagine if they lost. Like, what would it be?
This is pressure for all the wrong reasons for him. Like, I haven't really felt pressure of, like, sucking so bad that you play a shit team.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced that. So I don't know if it's a good pressure for him or bad pressure for him, because they could feel the pinch.
Oh, well,
if Eagles get going, if Eagles turn up like they played against Lions, Blues will shit the bed.
Yeah.
So if the Eagles that play the Lions turns up, mate, that's scary.
I would hate to see if they lost this.
I know what the coach would be saying, the Eagles coach would be saying, like, boys, if we put on scoreboard pressure early,
just hang around the contest.
Just be there.
Like, just be there around halftime.
They might crumble.
Within a goal or two, you are a chance to win this game.
I'm not going to watch it. We've got tickets to it.
I have to watch.
I think we might go. You want to go?
I think we have to.
At the same time as the Suns, and I'm going to their game.
I have to watch Carlton, bro.
For
all the wrong reasons,
I watched the first quarter on the phone.
Yeah.
And if they're losing, I'm going.
Okay.
All right, we got the Doggies and Lions, 4:15, primetime footy at a primetime ground, Norwood Oval.
Oh, isn't it just a sweet ground for just the reigning premiers to play
at? It's horrid. It's a kick in the guts, and it's disrespect at its highest regard to put them at 4:15 at Norwood. Holds 10,000 people.
What are they doing? They doing?
I don't know.
Doggies have the best key forward going around at the moment in Sam Darcy. Everyone wants to watch him. Could make $2 million. You got the reigning premiers. Why are we putting them at Norwood?
It's hard to fathom, but that's just the way it is, mate. That's a game. I don't think we need to talk about it too much because we know
it's going to be a good one, though. I think
I want to watch it.
It's going to be a good one, and I'm going to be there watching it.
Oh, you're going?
You're going too.
You're going.
You're allowed to.
I'm going. He's
actually allowed to return. So if you see us there, come over, ask Robbo, what are you doing here?
It's not a home game. It's not the Gabba. I'm allowed to go to these games.
Come have a chat. We're happy to have a chat to you. So
yeah.
We'll be up and about. I certainly will be. I might even wear a jersey there yet. I don't know.
You still got my white one?
I certainly do.
That's my last.
And it has not been cleaned
from the grand final.
No, for even months before that.
Yeah, you wore it through the whole finals.
Yeah, and I wore it out all night.
I don't think it's taste of success for once. That jumper has,
but I don't know if it's going to fit me.
No, it definitely won't fit you. But maybe wear it around your waist or some shit.
Yeah, I'll bring it.
Yeah, we're going to that game. D's versus Bombers that night. I think we're trying to get out of Adelaide, but if we're there, if we can't get on our flight, we're definitely going to go to this game. D's versus Bombers. It's a game where these teams they're both shit. 17th versus 14th.
Yeah.
7:35 Saturday night. D's need a win. They desperately need a win, and they're lucky, as you said before, that Carlton is stinking it up because they would be getting way worse treatment by the media. Their coach Goody, I don't know. I keep saying all these sack stuff. Someone's gonna get sacked, but like players don't want to be there.
It's not good for Goody.
It's not good for Goody.
It's not good.
I saw that he did an interview with McLaughlin recently, and he's talking about like wanting to be more present, be like more caring to the players. And I heard him a lot when Petrarca said he wasn't loved by the club.
Yeah.
Didn't feel the love.
Yeah,
that hurt Goody. Petrarca doesn't want to be there anyway. He's fucking losing his shit after the games under every loss. He's gonna try and get out at the end of the year. So I was Clayton Oliver. So I was Cosy Pickett. It's a storm waiting to happen, and they're going to be in the media. If they don't turn it around after this weekend, this is the only opportunity to start turning it around. It's going to be bad for them at the end of the year.
Yeah,
it's a rebuild coming.
They need to win this game.
Yeah,
and I know Essendon do, but Melbourne need it more.
Essendon is expected to lose all the time though now.
I know, but Melbourne need this.
I agree.
As a club, they need this. As individuals, they definitely need it. Like Simon Goodwin, he needs to somehow sit in a presser and not get asked questions about.
I hate to be a coach.
Like he'd be copying it. He'd have to be nervous going into every week right now.
Especially Saturday night, everyone's watching it versus the Bombers who their backs against the wall just as bad, 1-3. So they need another win. And they're like, oh, we're playing Demons. This is going to be easy. Leave us out. Fucking happy days. But that's a game. It's under pressure game. That's a big one. And Sunday's Sunday has a couple good games.
They do.
Tigers Freo, not that good. Barossa, Oval,
5,000 people.
Fucking who knows is going to be there. I watched the Tigers last year in Gather Round. It was actually a pretty cool game.
Yep.
They filled the stadium, which is good.
Well, they're Tiger Army.
Tiger Army, they're passionate. That's 12:35 on Sunday. Won't be going to that. Don't care about that game. Saints versus Giants. And this is
Good
a game.
game.
This is a good game. 7th versus 4th.
Because Saints have got everyone thinking.
They do. They're thinking too much, I think.
They won over in Adelaide against Port, who are struggling.
It's Port,
but
Saints versus Giants, though. It's 7th versus 4th. Like, this is a great game to watch.
This is
3:20
awesome.
at Norwood, another great ground.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the Giants have got too many talent opportunities in that team. Like, they're stacked. They're stacked. They've got old players playing well.
They're a flag favourite.
Yeah,
they're in the conversation anyway.
I think they'll pump Saints, but I hope the Saints put up a good fight and it's a good game.
Yeah.
Then we have the Port v Hawks, and this game
has everyone been waiting. We've been waiting.
It's been
This is like the game. This is what AFL do, right?
Yep.
This is how you do it. Port versus Hawthorn.
Yeah.
Like this is what a way to what a closer, okay? But this is how you get it right.
Yeah.
Look at this. This makes us excited. It's Sunday.
Yeah.
It's 7:20. Normally going to bed. It's a school night. And we're excited.
We are. This game is awesome.
It feels like this game will take forever to come because I'm so excited for it.
Guinea versus Hinkley. The old
Is he getting on a flight? I don't know.
It just sucks for Kenny because, mate, the fucking Hawks are flying.
Yep. And Port, well, yeah.
They had the last laugh, Port, obviously. They got knocked out in the fight the week after, but they beat him after Guinea was talking shit.
This is more than just 4 points.
There's going to be spot fives everywhere.
Everywhere. And if somehow Hawthorn are out in front by a lot, can you imagine the celebrations?
It's going to be
the taunting
for him to watch. But Kenny ain't going to care anymore. He's like, fuck, I'm done after this year.
Yeah, I know.
What do you want?
I know.
Talk to me, mate. Who cares? I think that the Port's going to come out. You know when they went after Lockie Neal?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do that.
They've
got nothing to lose.
They're going to have to show some ticker.
They've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, you're right. They've got nothing to lose at the moment.
They're sitting 12th. They're not sitting pretty.
Coach is not going to be there next year, which is just so... it's just the weirdest call by Port.
It's too early for me.
What the hell?
That's why they're sitting 12th.
Yeah.
And they've won, like, what, one game?
Yeah. Like, just make it closer to the end, like, and say, like, oh, you know, if they're playing finals or whatever, hey, guess what, guys? This is going to be Kenny's last year. Let's go out with a bang.
Players subconsciously, like, we don't think about it. We don't care. No. In game, we don't care. Be like, if you are playing shit, like say you're a starting 22 player, and you're not playing that well, you're like, well, Kenny's not going to be here next year. Like, why do I have to like impress him?
Or if you're a fringe player, like, oh, well, this guy's only got one more year. Like, I'll get my chance next year. Fresh set of eyes.
Where's that coach coming in? Yeah, let's talk.
Fresh
to him.
set of eyes.
Yeah.
You know, like,
you watch him in the reserves.
Hey, I'm doing a good thing in the reserves. I'll just wait another year. But that's a weird call.
I hated that they've done that before the season started.
Call it around final time or whatever, and say like, hey boys, this is going to be Kenny's last season. Let's go out with a bang.
Even if it's like in calculations, they can't make the 8 at some stage. Be like, okay, do it then. Not before the season starts.
Too early.
Mind-boggling.
Like, either too early. Just might as well have the new coach in.
That's what I'm saying. Just hand him over now.
It's just crazy.
All right, that is a preview for round 5. We are going there tomorrow or tonight. Tips. Yeah, that's a preview. I mean, that's a preview for those games. All right, that is a preview from round 5, mate. We're about to get stuck in our tips. These are short and sharp answers. I don't want to hear.
Bang it out.
I don't want to hear any in-depth analysis. Just fucking tell me who you got. We have. Oh, by the way, come on, 8 from 8.
Yeah, well done. I think that's the first ever on this thing.
It is 8 from 8.
8 from 8. Yep.
Pretty good.
Well done. That'll really tighten the score up between me and you.
You nearly got me a couple of times with like I was thinking, Saints and Port.
I know, and I made you change your mind.
You did.
Jesus.
You did.
That can come back to bite me.
Nah, you're pretty good at this shit.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start it off. We have Adelaide Crows versus Geelong. Who you got, mate?
Oh,
big game.
Again, a tough one. I'm going with Adelaide at home, though. They're rolling.
I'm going Adelaide too.
Yeah. At home.
I like
They're
it.
weak. Gather round.
Rankin, touch and go, but anyway.
Yep.
All right, Friday night, we have Collingwood versus Swans. Now, keep in mind, a couple of big outs for Collingwood.
I know.
We got Schultz out. We got fucking old mate out, DeGoey. Swans are 2 in a row.
2 in a row. I'll go with the Pies. Still think they'll get the job done with those outs.
Swans don't have any injuries, do they?
They've got a lot.
Really?
They've got like 8 of their players. That
really?
Pap.
Okay, yeah, I'm going Pies too.
Going Pies?
I'm going Pies, yeah. See, that's why we always do this when we don't have the ins and outs.
Yeah,
that's what pisses me off.
That's all right. I like it.
But hey, it's gut feel. All right, we have my boys, the Suns, taking on North Melbourne at Barossa Park. Who you got, mate?
I've got the Gold Coast Suns.
I've got the Gold Coast Suns all day, every day. But they're killing it at the moment. They're going to go fucking 5-0. That's how good they are. We have the mighty not Blue Baggers playing Eagles,
The
they're
stinky
both
Eagles.
0-4. This is a game that you need to get right. It could be an upset. It's not even an upset. The Eagles could get the job done. If they rock up like they did against Lions,
Just have to be in it at halftime.
bye-bye. So who you got, mate?
Oh,
I know you can't go past the Blues.
I got to
but
go for Carlton.
Yeah, it's
I've
a safe
gotta.
bet.
It's safe.
I'll go with the
Well,
yeah.
how safe is it?
It's not safe at all. But they've got a better team than the Eagles.
It's logic to go for.
If they put all together, they beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
And they both need to win because someone's got to get
And
a win.
Charlie is used to kicking bags. If it was a draw, it'd be the best
be
thing ever,
fucking
wouldn't
funny,
it? It'd be
actually.
the best thing ever.
I'm going the Baggers too. I'll just make it like even for us. And
Yeah.
then we have your boys, the Brisbane Lions, taking on the Doggies at 4:15 at Norwood Oval on Saturday. Who you got, Baba?
I'm going the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going Lions too. I don't care how good Sam Darcy is. The Lions are flying.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
fine.
they're just going.
Yeah,
They're-
actually, they haven't peaked yet, have they?
They haven't peaked and they're winning games. That's a good,
like
that's
that.
a good sign,
I
I
like
reckon.
that.
That's a good sign.
You just don't want to have a fucking 7-0 loss. in
And
there
like they
somewhere.
beat Geelong, they beat Sydney.
Mm.
You know, they didn't do their best against West Coast. Richmond kicked a good score on them,
It's scary when they start
but they
hitting the
still
traps.
win. So
Well, they just know the synergy and everything's so good.
yeah, so once they get it really going,
Look out,
look
AFL.
out, look out.
All right, Saturday night, 7:35. We have Melbourne Demons taking on Essendon. This is another pressure game.
Oh
it's
my
a game that
God.
both teams desperately need a win. They both need a win. Demons have Lever out. Essendon, I don't even know anything about Essendon. I just don't watch them.
Give me your tip first. I always.
I'm
tip
going
first.
Bombers. I'm going Bombers.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, I'm going Bombers.
Paper.
Hopefully, one of our friends debuts them because that'd be amazing.
crossed.
Fingers crossed. All right, on Sunday to kick it off, we have Richmond versus Fremantle. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going Fremantle.
Fremantle.
Yep. St Kilda v GWS. This game is the
Ooh,
game
yeah.
that could get a lot of people. If Saints play like they know they can and the Giants don't put the foot on the pedal early, this could be closer than everyone thinks. 7th
Yeah.
versus 4th.
Yeah,
Who are you going for?
I'm going the Giants.
Yeah, same. I'll
But
never not tip them
If
against,
St Kilda win, this will
It's good.
change my tips a lot
Yeah.
throughout the year.
especially for Saints.
Yeah,
All right, the last game, Kenny Hinkley versus
Jack
Guinea.
Inovan.
7:20. It is 12th versus 1st.
Yeah,
This is the easiest one than ever.
this is showtime. This is prime time. The
There's-
title fight.
There's going to be spot fires everywhere. There's going to be a lot of sledging going on. The Hawthorn roll them pretty easy. But
Yeah,
if it was a game that Port want to get up for Sunday night, fuck, you wouldn't mind winning that one.
yeah. Well, I'm not getting on the short bus, so I'm going for the Hawks.
Yeah, I'm going for the Hawks too. All right, everybody, that is ripped through a preview round 5. We are about to get on a plane and get the fuck out of here and get over to Adelaide.
Shout out to our guys, front runner.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome, kitting us out. I
Ooh.
tell you what, their kits are so good.
Too good. We are
Too
too
good.
fresh. Shout out to Joe for looking after us and getting us to Adelaide this weekend. We don't have anything planned. We just got a few games to go to, and we're going to have some fun while we're over there. So if we see you in the streets, see you anywhere, come say g'day. We will see you in Adelaide.
See you there.
See you there. See, here you go.